Hi guys, Martin88 here and welcome back to another FIFA 22 video and welcome back to another tactics video here on the channel. Yes, that's right. Now, some of you that have been watching my videos earlier on the week would have heard me say that I used a new formation this week's in Foot Champs because just to try things up a bit, you know. I have been playing the 4-3-1-2, which has been phenomenal, but I thought let's change it up, and I went back to a formation that I used quite a bit last year and had quite a lot of fun with, and that is the 5-2-1-2 formation. And today I've got those set of tactics here for you. And I know that might sound quite defensive, but it really just depends how you play it. The one thing that I would say, there's my team on screen. One thing that I would say is that if you're somebody that struggles a little bit more defensively, then this is the kind of formation for you. So let's get straight into the tactics, and then we'll go into the player instructions. So defensive style, balanced. Every formation I play online, I have it on balanced. Width, okay, so width that's an important one. To have it on 35, and I played about a little bit with it in the first few games. If you have it on like 50, the wing backs are like defensively, they're no help, they're just far too wide. So really have that a lot narrower so that they're in the game. Otherwise, it's like defending with two less players. They're just standing on the wing. Hope that makes sense. Depth, 65. Because I want to be nice and aggressive and push that gap between the defence and the midfield line. Offensively, build-up play, just have it on balanced, but I do have chance creation as direct passing, so that those players are going to be making them runs for us. Offensive width, have as 45, because all that's really affecting again is the wing backs, and I don't want them completely hugging the touchline. I want them wide, but not too wide. I want them to be involved in the game, because sometimes I cut them inside, all sorts of stuff. Players in the box, still on 7, because although this is a 5 at the back formation, we're very much still trying to score a lot of goals. Corners 2, free kicks 2. Into the player instructions. So that's actually how my team lines up in game with this formation, okay? Which they're not completely suited to this, but you know, I just wanted to try it for a week to see how it works. So the back three are all stay back while attacking, of course. However, see like where I have João Cancelo here, he will get involved in the attacks. If the ball goes to Jota, I'll literally lay it back to Cancelo, trigger a run for Jota, and then both of them will just attack, you know? So that's what I mean. Although it's 5 at the back, João Cancelo still gets involved massively in the attack. Because even if he loses it, you know you've still got 2 centre-backs sat there ready to pick up the pieces if you do, which is very nice. So yeah, but stay back while attacking on all of them. The wing-backs, which I've got Team of the Year Hakimi and Jota, which is a bit of a weird one, I know. If this was going to be the formation that I was set on for the rest of FIFA and not just trying something out, I would have Cancelo there all day long. Or someone like an Alphonso Davies would work perfectly. But I have them on join the attack. And that's what I say. Even though this is 5 at the back, it really is quite attacking. I want them to get involved. And with somebody like Hakimi, who's got the stamina and the pace to get up and down that pitch, absolutely perfect. And I feel like you need that as the extra options going forward, really. Or if they were on stay back while attacking, it then actually does become quite a defensive formation. So that's one of the big differences to making it an attacking formation. In the middle of the park, we've got Fabinho and Fred, although I'd like to think that would be Renato Sanchez very, very soon. And we've got them on balanced and cover centre, you know, because they need to hold the middle of the pitch for us. If not, there's huge gaps there for us. And we want them to get forward. We also want them to protect that back three. So it's what it says on the tin. Balanced attack and cover centre. Now, in at cab, I've got Ronaldinho, who for online play, which of course is what these tactics are for, is really very good. And we have them on stay forward, so that if the back 5 and the 2 CDMs are sat in and they're trying to defend, we win the ball back. I want that cam available as a shorter option to receive the ball. And if not, just a little tip, if you was to have him on basic or come back, for some weird reason, he would split Fabinho and Fred. And where someone like Ronaldinho has got such poor defending stats, you don't want to be in a situation where you've got Ronaldinho highlighted just in front of your back three, because he's going to be useless. He's going to be no use whatsoever. So that's another reason to keep them on stay forward, so that it's Fabinho and in this instance Fred that are the two that are helping out defensively. Okay, up top, and this really isn't ideal, but it's just where I'm at the moment. I've got Raheem Sterling, who of course wouldn't want. I'm looking to upgrade that to Foot Birthday Jadon Sancho when we can, and Eusebio. Honestly, I just have them on normal, basic. You could argue maybe have one on get in behind, but for me, when I want to do that, and this is why, you know, skill gap, you want to have as much control as possible. If I want to play a through ball, I'll trigger the run. So on Xbox LB, on PlayStation L1, I'll just trigger the run manually myself and play through balls. So yeah, equally, that's like I was saying that I do that with Cancelo and Jota on the left. I'll get the ball with Cancelo, trigger a run for Jota, they then run with him, it creates loads of space, Cancelo works all the way up the pitch. You can see how it works really well and how key triggering runs can be if you're doing it yourself, rather than getting behind into the tactics, because he might just make runs and you don't really want him to. But if it's on balance like this, or mixed as it says, then you're a lot more in control of what's going to be happening. So yeah, there we go, guys. They are the player instructions and the custom tactics that I used. Like I said, these tactics won't be for everybody, but I would suggest that if you're somebody that needs a little bit more defensive protection, but you're really quite strong offensively in attack, then this could be a good formation for you to use. The reason I like it is because you still have a cam, you still have two strikers, there's still some width, there's a lot of plus points, there really is. So yeah, give it a go, let me know what you think. It might even just be that it's a secondary formation or a third formation to switch to in game, depending on what you're coming up against, but it's just a different option. There we go. So guys, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, get yourself in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. See you later, guys. Bye bye.